We saying people them. The curtains are open today because it's 30 plus degrees and there was no way I was going to shut them. Are you mad? Are you mad? Not me. Are you mad? It's too hot. I don't even know if you guys can see me properly, but you're going to have to make do with it today. So I'm saying, but what's good about today is I am 12 subs away from 1,600 subscribers. So today, if 12 people in the building could subscribe to me, yeah, I could hit my target. I could hit the target. You know what I'm saying? So let's get straight into this news. Let's make sure all my mods are in the chat. Let's make sure everyone's enjoying the content. Smash the like button and we can hit the 1.6 this stream. I have very, very good content. Do you know what I'm saying? What's the choice of location? Listen, I changed up. I got 4 different locations. So I mean, 4 different ones for you lot to enjoy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So be up everyone in the chat. Be up Stephen Michaels here early. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what does everyone want to speak about first? I lied. It's easy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's easy. What we're going to speak about first because there is some, what's the word I can use? Some very interesting news coming out today. So usually I have news that's like breaking news or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere it's like, boom, bada boom. But today, the news is quite interesting because it gives me a domino feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like a domino feeling where it's like bang, 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 bang. And then we get what we need to get. Do you know what I'm saying? And that player is Noni. He is the domino in this game because he apparently has been linked away from the clubs. I love for Prime for putting all the latest information. Guys, if you want the latest information for me to know, I can definitely use my site, but definitely put it in the chat. I need to make Prime a mod as well. Make Prime a mod because he's always here. So make him a mod now. Let's make Prime a mod. So Prime, refresh for me. People who want to be moderated, also give me a chat. But don't forget, we're 12 subs away from 1,600. We just hit 1.5, and within a few days, we're already nearly 1.6. So 50% of you are not subbed. So before we get into the topics, and you guys enjoy, yeah, let's hit that like button. And 50% of you are snakes and frivolous and sly can subscribe to me. Because I can do the same and put on sub-only mode. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. But let's get into the Noni news, man. Let's get straight into the Noni news. And today, there was a crazy, crazy tweet from Plettenberg, who people don't trust. I'm going to get it on the screen right now. Who actually, in the chat, do you lot rate Plettenberg or not really? Who rates him in the chat? Because I don't know, man. Like, he's the one chatting a lot of was about Ekatike. And what happened to Ekatike? What happened to Ekatike? We're like, oh, Chelsea, they didn't even put in a bid. I'm good, bro. I'm good and good. Bro, what happened to Ekatike and all that? He's like, Plettenberg, is he reliable? But either or, he said this, yeah? He said this. He said that Noni Madueke is offered to Chelsea, offered to Arsenal from Chelsea, and apparently he's one of the top targets for them. They've been assessing it to the point where there's been a bid. There's apparently been a bid made, which is nasty, nasty work. Because I think, in my opinion, chat, and I think you'd all agree with me, I think Chelsea would probably want like at least 40 to 45 million, you know. That's what stinks. Chelsea would probably want a big fee. Let's not act like he's not going to be demanded like a £40 million fee. Like, don't get twisted. This guy, if Elliot, Smelliot can go for 45 million, why wouldn't Noni go 45 million? Make it make sense. Of course he would. Of course he would. Of course he would. That's just obvious. So for me, when this news article came out, I was like, oh, you know what? There could be something in this. And then, of course, Fabrizio Romano just had to deem down the fire and then said this. Bro, he let me down, man. I was excited, and then he let me down. And he said, Look at this. And then he says stupidness. He just shut it down immediately. He shut it down literally almost immediately. Obviously, here we've got about the other news as well. We're going to get to that in a minute. But in terms of Fabrizio Romano, he shut it down immediately. Look what he said here. Fabrizio literally came out and said straight away, he went, look what he said. Bung Kepa is all that bum. We're going to touch on him a little bit. Where's it gone? There it is. So he says, Noni remains one of the names on the Arsenal shortlist, but no bids or proposals yet. So Plettenberg is saying there's a proposal being made. And then my man goes, no proposals being made, no bids being made, but they obviously like the player, rare. So to me, it seems like he's one of 3 options. They're looking at Eze, Noni, Rodrigo. And Rodgers, by the way. So let's just take Rodrigo out of it because he's a bit more unattainable. But the others, he's in contention for that move. He's on the shortlist. And it's been confirmed about 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So nobody can sit here and say I'm lying or making up because he's in front of you. He's on the shortlist, bro. So for me, it is very, very viable. And I personally think they will bid if the Eze deal doesn't work out. And to be fair, even on the Eze deal, because this all links to Chelsea, innit? Like, it's all linked, innit? Ben Jacobs said it or something like that, where they basically said that Arsenal, they would basically need to sell a player. I don't know if he mentioned it, but he basically said, like, Arsenal would need to sell a player. Obviously, Martinelli there is linked away. Yeah, so they've spoke to Eze, positive talks over the weekend. They also appreciate Noni with right side attacker also possible. So yeah, man, like I think, and obviously the Martinelli news is here. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I have to go through it because it links to Noni, obviously. It's saying that it's an option for Al Nassr. They failed to land Liverpool's Luis Diaz. Obviously, we know that they're not looking to sell him as it's clear, but if they offer like 70 million, you're not going to say no to that because Martinelli is not worth 70 million. So why would you say no to that? It's just dumb. Hand of Arsenal, you're saying, Ads Ball. Yeah, I'll check it out, bro. Ads Ball, make sure you're subscribing. Make sure everyone new in here is subscribing, man. Make sure everyone in here is subscribing. Make sure in here subscribing. Yes, Ads Ball. But yeah, let me check out Hand of Arsenal if he's got any news on this. But yeah, Noni to Arsenal is definitely something that people should not be like, oh, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Bro, these things could be interesting. Obviously, I saw this earlier, but I'm going to read it out my own chat. I said, Arsenal. The club has been speaking to his reps the past few weeks. The club hold genuine interest in Noni, but talks are not advanced on personal terms. No proposal made to player either as of today. And by the way, guys, as of today stinks of doo-doo. Do you know what that means? When someone says as of today, that basically means like not right now, but it could change. Look at João Pedro. Newcastle were in for him for like 2 months. Fabrizio Romano said, Chelsea, don't forget, they're interested and they're really, really pushing to get him. The next morning, it was a here we go. The next morning. Literally, the next morning was a here we go thing. Now, as of now, or as of today, or not yet, screams the same thing. The club officials have denied any bids being made. The player has expressed interest in the project, but has reservations about competing with Saka. Furthermore, the player is not keen on playing left wing either. In truth, the interest is genuine, but as of today, it's as you were. These men are saying protest, Agal, Mr. Hoping himself, Mr. I'll support any movement, Mr. I'll backtrack. It's saying Flexion that he's obviously happy about this news. If they signed him, I reckon him and a lot of Arsenal fans will change their mind. Side eye. We already know it's going to happen already. Same with Olu as well. Olu's one of those guys. I hate Noni Madueke. He'll be sitting on the stream going, Noni Madueke would start for you, Ches. These Arsenal fans are shameless. Don't listen to any of them. Yeah? Look at them all crying in the comments. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. Come on. Like Prime said, read between the lines as today, tomorrow, other days can change. That's how I know this is gone, Ches. He don't want to play left wing anymore, and he's forcing him to play left wing. Facts. Wait, listen. When we're forcing him left wing, and he's like, oh, damn, they're going for Kudus. Oh, damn, they got Esteval. Oh, damn, they just signed João Pedro who can play on the left. Where am I going to play? With Pedro Neto already here. with other players who can play in that position already here. Where am I playing? Obviously, read the room, G. You're not playing. Olu, do you want Sterling? He's available. Man said, me? If I see Sterling, I'm rushing him. Hey, listen, he's a Jamaican guy. We don't condone violence. Do you know what I mean? This is a safe space. Olu, put the weapon down, bro. Put the weapon down. I'm getting no teeths. I don't know why I'm getting no teeths. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, on the Noni thing, that is the case. Let's get more information on this before we move on to Kudus. Plettenberg, Noni. I think Pi spoke on Noni as well, so let's find out. I think Prime put it in the chat about Noni. But yeah, we know we're going to talk on that news. There we go. So it says Noni is attracting the most interest, but Chelsea are anticipating interest in Jackson and are prepared to sell in Cuckoo. So Chelsea want to start the season with many as 9 attacking options and haven't ruled out adding another if Noni is sold. So like I've been telling you guys for literally the past month, I've literally been telling you lot. But if we sell Noni, we're legit going to get another player. It's definitely going to happen. That has not shocked me one bit. If we get Noni, we're definitely going to get another player. Big up CSCA Mafia. Big up CSCA Mafia. This Vimto is very nice. I say we get 50 million a move. Facts. Ches, look at the Kepa announcement. We're going to talk on Kepa. It wasn't part of the show, but I guess it counts as sales and needed part of the show. So we'll speak on it then. But yeah, Kepa, that bum Kepa. Oh my days. That bum. Oh my, thank God. And then, you know what it is? It's the hope of it's, he'll start for Chelsea. I'm like, bro, Kepa added no value to this. I don't remember Kepa having a standout moment in my football club. And guess what? You know what? Ironically, the standout moments he did have were all negative ones. So if he did have standout moments, there were negative standout moments, ironically. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Listen, we need the headband at the carpet. Yo, feel free, bro. Feel free. I'm not going to say no to that, am I? Come on. I'm not going to say no to that. Be real. But yeah, Madueke is attracting the most interest, but Chelsea anticipating interest in Jackson and prepared to sell in Kudus. So very much why I already knew. People interested in Jackson, so looking to buy him. Noni is attracting the most interest, meaning he's on the market and we're looking to sell him first. And then Cuckoo is always going to be sold. So that's basically confirmed what we already knew. And by the way, and before we move on to Kudus, when we sell Noni, it will mean we bring another attacker. And that's how we're going to talk about the attackers now. We're going to talk about the attackers now. Before we get into Kudus, let's check these likes. Let me go check these likes, actually, before we talk about Kudus. Right. There's 23 likes and a lot of people in here. Can we get to 35 likes, please? Can 12 of you hit the like button right now before we start talking about the attackers? I'm just about to talk about the attackers Chelsea will buy when Noni Madueke, obviously I just spoke about it before, is looking to be sold. He's got the most interest in him. So can we please get these likes up by 12? Make sure we're subbing to the channel Lele, yeah? And making sure that you guys are enjoying the content and showing some love, yeah? Let's show love. Why are we being snakes and being like Hoyland? Why are we being like Kai Havertz in the title race? Why are we acting like Arteta? Let's go, guys. Let's do a League Gunner. Come on, guys. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let's do this, guys. You know? Let's go, guys. Let's hit the like button, guys. We can do this, guys. Let's go out and win, guys. Let's get the ratio up, bro. Jokes aside, let's get the ratio up, bro. Yeah? Kudus is not coming to Chelsea. The Madueke deal will take time, and what's time to sell now? No, Ayo, we're going to speak on it, and don't bring that negative energy around here, bro. Right, let's talk about the attackers. Chelsea, more attackers? That's going to be the thumbnail question, right? And the answer is, emphatically, shock horror. Oh, yes, Chelsea are going to buy more. Who would have thought that, rivals, in the comments? Chelsea are going to buy more attackers. Shock. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Big shock. Breaking news. Not really. Like, at the end of the day, they were 9 attackers. As you can see here, Maresca wants a first team squad of 22 or 23 players, 8 or 9 of them whom he wants to be attacking option. So if you do the maths, you wallies, yeah? What's 2 times 3? 3 attacking positions, 2. Actually, no, wait. I'm mocking myself here. What's 2 times 4? 4 attacking positions, 2 players for each position, bro. So you got left wing, cam, striker, ram. Left wing, cam, striker, right wing. He wants 2 for each position and maybe another 1. You know what I'm saying? So you can do a Russian roulette, spraying the balls around, pause, and go, you know what? I want to use Pedro Porro today. What's his name? João Pedro, sorry. You know what, today? Let's put my hand in the hat. I want to play Malik Fofana if we signed him. I want to play Kudus. I want to play Palmer. And the rest can go, da-da. I've got the perfect formation, perfect team to use. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if we just do that, we're going to be good in the Champions League. If Arsenal can make you are not deep in it. If Arsenal can make the semi-final, why would I not think Chelsea can make this finals? Arsenal make the semis. These bums. Who are they? Who are they? So if Maresca wants 9 attackers because he feels like it'll help the squad depth, give it to him then. Arsenal are crap. And they still made a quarterfinal, semi-final. Do better, man. So let's get back to the attackers, not digress. Fabrizio Romano has reported Chelsea still looking at some attacking options. Malik Fofana is one. Also in December, January, remember Chelsea United spoke about Garnacho and Cuckoo. They're up from Chelsea, but sales are going to be important. Okay. Why are we still linked to Garnacho? Hello? I was not expecting to see that. I was not expecting to see that update. You're telling me we're still linked to Garnacho? Can this link just stop happening now? What are we do? Where's Robert? Where is Robert when you need him? Where is Robert when you need him? This guy still backs Garnacho. Can we just stop this Garnacho thing? Like, haven't we learned our lesson? I love Olu. Love. No. But the thing is, we won't sign him. But Alfie, the problem is, we keep getting linked with him. So whether we like it or not, the club keeps getting linked to him, bro. Anyway, Chelsea will be getting some João Pedro are players that can make an instant impact, but also have a lot of room to grow into even better players. That's why they decided to go for these 2 options. I agree with that. How much impact they have is questionable. They can definitely make an impact, but is the impact going to be good enough? That's the question. Right, everyone in the chat, yeah? I want you to tell me, out of 10, how much do you rate Gittins and João Pedro out of 10? So I'm going to put it in the comment and put it on the screen. Gittins and Pedro out of 10, yeah? 0 being the worst, 10 being perfect duo. So out of 10, how much do you rate Gittins and João Pedro as a pairing coming to the team? Just let me know below. I want everyone to spam their numbers in the chat. Just let me know how much you think, like, how good you think they are. I just want to gauge what everyone's thinking, innit? I just want to gauge what everyone's thinking. 5. You saying 7, 6.5, 7.5, 7, 6.5, 6, 5.5, 9. Wait, Wiz, you're actually a real person. You actually gonna rate a 9? Seriously. I'm not even trolling, by the way. You actually rate a 9? 100%. I'm not even trolling. Do you actually rate a 9? Like, fair enough if you do, but flipping out, man said 9. 9, you know? A 9! Upgrades, but I got to see them on the pitch for a few games. I think that's fair. Patrick said 7. Cole Palmer himself said 6. Big up Cole Palmer if you're watching, G. You're my guy. Let's get you some goals. I said 9. Yeah, bro, JJ, what? 9? 9, like German, bro. 9. Then we don't make German jokes because that can get sticky. That's a bit mad still. Let me charge my phone, chat. Let me charge my phone. Yeah, 9's a bit higher. But anyway, let's get into it. Kudus is another attacker we're linked to. Why isn't this charger working? Chat, what are you saying about Kudus, though? I don't know what's going on here. Hey, we're back in the building. We're back. But yeah, 9's a bit mad, I can't lie. Chelsea looks good, looks into player backgrounds. The fact that Garnacho publicly posted crap about his club and even posted some gorilla meme about Onana. Did he actually? I don't think they want to deal with such in the dressing room. You said it first, Ches. I know. Kind of sad about Madueke, but Kudus feels like an upgrade. Is it sad though, Patrick? I don't know, man. Like, you can't listen. I've got a rule in life, and it's called Gabos, which basically means the game isn't based on sympathy. Like, it's not based on sympathy. But Patrick, I hear what you're saying sentiment-wise, but at the end of the day, bro, when you're in the football team and it's a business and there's assets, and you're paying these guys on average about £120,000 a week, you can't be feeling sorry for football players who aren't delivering us majors. And yes, we're not in that position yet, but he had last chance last season to perform, and he didn't really do much. Like, he was decent. He wasn't even good. Good would be like 10 goals. If he was, I think he got like 7 goals, 4, 5 assists. It's all right, and it's okay in it. Do you rate Madueke? Creates nothing tangible from the goal. Matthew, at least you just said it, bro. 100% Matthew, I'll give you. He's not. Listen, Matthew, I'll be fair. Make sure you're subscribing, Matthew. Make sure everyone in here is hitting the like button for me. Let's check these likes before I respond to Matthew. Thanks for your comment, bro. But you guys want to be moderators? I'm rewarding a lot of people in here who've been loyal to me to be mods. So let's see Wagwan, you know? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the likes are on. I know there's a lot of people in here, but I want to make sure these likes are following the amount of people in here. Right, 40 likes is not bad, half, but come on, we can get that up, man. Come on, let's go. Come on, chat. But yeah, back to Matthew's point, yeah. I rate him, but the ceiling needs to be a bit higher. The ceiling. The floor needs to be higher because he's not moving the needle like that. Like, he's okay. Like, he's decent. So for me, if it was up to me, I probably would move him on. But I'm not saying I wouldn't keep him for another year. Maybe I would see how he develops. But for me, for Kudus, it's a no-brainer. But let's talk about Kudus, chat. Let's discuss Mohamed Kudus, the Ghanaian from West Ham. Like, there's a lot of news today. Ben Jacobs has said a lot. Fabrizio Romano has kind of edged a lot as well in terms of what he's trying to say. But Kudus might not be going to Chelsea, chat. He might be going to Spurs. Can you really believe it? Kudus might end up at Spurs. Of all clubs, Spurs. Do you know what I'm saying? I think João Pedro's just been announced, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, Kudus at Spurs, you know. Kudus at Spurs. It's mad. So look what it says here. talks between Kudus and Tottenham on projects the Spurs terms are underway. Positive approach. Kudus opens to join Spurs while talks continue with both player and West Ham sides. There are 2 more clubs still involved in the race. And you know what those 2 clubs are, right? They're Chelsea and Newcastle. But why would, like, literally, I've already said it already. The only reason why he goes to Spurs, if someone said it in before in the chat, right, is the point of we need to sell Noni. So we need to sell Noni. And that might take time. Like, for example, if Arsenal don't want him today, they don't want him tomorrow, they're waiting on sales, they don't know whether they're going to get him, Eze or Rodgers, whatever it is. I know that's mad to say, but it's true. Then, bro, who are we going to sell Noni to? Newcastle, maybe? But again, Newcastle are looking for a winger, so they actually are quite tangible. And ironically, they are going for Kudus. But again, is Newcastle going to get Kudus over Chelsea and Spurs, the London thing as well? And like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And like, obviously, I know Newcastle playing Champions League, but Spurs. Who's more attractive, chat? Spurs or Newcastle right now? Who's more attractive, chat? Spurs or Newcastle? Let me put it as a ticker. Spurs or Newcastle, chat. Just quickly, who's more attractive? Like, who could just choose more? Spurs or Newcastle? Let me know in the chat. Because it kind of, it's a very, very interesting. Who's more attractive, Spurs or Newcastle? Because I'm trying to think who would choose more. Welcome to Arsenal Noni. Nah, that's too funny. Bekir, make sure to subscribe to the channel, bro. I'm rattling these Arsenal fans. Hey guys, look at this Arsenal clown who's rattled. Look at this Arsenal clown who's rattled. Look, he's rattled. Look at him. He's proper begging at this clown. I hope he's not calling me a clown. Look at this. He's rattled. He's rattled, chat. I need some of you to respond to this guy. He's so rattled. Look. People don't like the idea of Chelsea getting Kudus and us selling Noni to Arsenal, you know? Like, could you actually imagine how much they would melt down? Look at these clowns. Ironically, this guy is calling me a clown. The guy responding to apparently a clown. It's ironic. He can finally play Friday chess, the quarterfinal. Yeah, it's a shame he couldn't use Gittins, but yeah, it's good he can play, man. But yeah, I need someone who to respond to this clown in the chat. He's very, very rattled. Let me put my Twitter link involved, man. How do I get my Twitter link though? Because someone told me to get my Twitter link. Let me try and figure this out, chat. Profile. Edit profile, maybe? No. I want to get my Twitter link. But yeah, people them, it's just Chesney_English. It's very, very simple. But yeah, man. Let's rattle these Arsenal fans because they're rattled. Any Arsenal fans in the chat watching, open up as rattled as my man. Copy and paste. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Watch. Just my name, innit? Like, I thought I'd keep it simple stuff. So people, go on my Twitter right now. Let's follow up my Twitter right now. A lot of people in here. Let's run that. I want to get bare followers right now from you lot. Respond to my man. What's Josh saying? Hey, I love Josh, man. Josh is too funny. What? Chat. Oh my gosh. Breaking news, chat. Breaking news. Wait, what do you mean? No, chat. What's going on, chat? No, chat. No. Oh my gosh, he's waiting for Chelsea. He's waiting for Chelsea, chat. Oh my gosh. Spam those likes. Spam those likes. Spam those likes. Guys. Spam those likes. Spam those likes, people. What's going on? He's rejecting. Oh my gosh, let me get up on the screen. Chat, look at this. Oh my gosh. Malik Fofana is rejecting Nottingham Forest despite the fact, breaking news, guys. We're just talking about the attackers. Don't forget to follow up my Twitter. Wow, wow, wow. That is too funny. That is too funny. That is too funny, man. What's the breaking news? Malik Fofana. Let me put it on the screen. Let me put it big for you. Like, yeah? Let me go small screen, yeah? Malik Fofana. Let me zoom in a bit. Exclusive. Not in the Forest for good deal with Malik Fofana, but no, give me a player side. Fofana is waiting for Champions League clubs with Chelsea still keen on the player. Answer buying the player. Also called to making the show. Yeah. Yo, let's go, bro. Yo, let's go, chat. Let's run these likes up. Come on. They're rejecting Nottingham Forest. They're rejecting all these teams, bro. They're rejecting all these teams for the mighty Chelsea. For the mighty Chelsea. For the mighty Chelsea, chat. What is going on? Do you know what I'm saying? Man said, oh, I've agreed to deal with the club, but I don't want to join. Man said, I don't want to join the scrubby club. I thought Kudus. No. This is better. This is our left winger. We have to sign him to see Wolfie's tears. Nah, facts. Facts. Chris Wood. Who wants to see Chris Wood on a Tuesday? Who wants to see Chris Wood on a Tuesday anyway? Shout out Jimmy for that one. Who wants to see Chris Wood on a Tuesday anyway? Who does? Who wants to see Chris Wood on a Tuesday? I could tell you, I don't. I don't. I don't. Forrest making our job easier. These bums. These bums. Who else is bums? Everyone in the chat who's not subscribed, they put on sub only mode, yeah? There's literally 9 people in here who need to sub to me. Let's put sub only mode on. Some of you snakes, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? Who can message for 5 minutes? Yeah? Sub only mode is now on for everybody who's involved. So all you people, them involved. You know what I'm trying to say? But everyone in the chat. This is too funny, bro. This is hilarious. I genuinely can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe they're going to make our life easier. They've actually made our life easier. Can you actually believe it? Can you actually believe they made our life easier? Oh my gosh. I can't believe it, chat. The fact that Richard Romano even said in the tweet, he said, Fofana's waiting for clubs with Chelsea still keen. Bro, Chelsea, I beg, please, get him. I don't even mind if he comes and Kudus doesn't, please. Oh, I'm going to cook him. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to cook him. I'm going to cook him as well. I'm going to cook him. Don't worry about that, chat. Kudus wants Chelsea, bro. He's a Chelsea man. Always, hey, guys, Fofana or Kudus? In the chat right now. Breaking news, Fofana is still keen on Champions League clubs. He hasn't agreed personal terms yet. No agreement on the player side. What are we saying, Fofana or Kudus? Let's put this in the chat. And I want real answers only, please. Don't just say Kudus for the sake of it. And I'm not even gassing up Fofana like that. But yeah, Fofana or Kudus as the last winger to come into the club. I don't think Fofana would be as much money, though. I don't know how much he's going for, but I don't think he'd be as much as Kudus, though. Fofana is dirt cheap. Yeah, Fofana's cheap. Oh, yeah, a lot of you are saying Fofana, you know. I agree. I'm greedy. I want both. Hey, listen. This I also hear. Deforestation. No, hey, JJ, I'm stealing that one. I'm stealing this one. JJ, this is now my line, bro. This is now my line. Deforestation, I'm stealing that. Leon got relegated, Ches. Oh, facts. They're still in League 2. Fofana was cheaper than Gittins. Yeah, I know, but no, I didn't mind Gittins and Fofana, though. I didn't mind both. Ray Allen, he can't shoot, but listen, he's still a baller, though. He's still a baller. Listen, I would rather have Kudus, but if you can get Fofana for cheap, 30 million or something, and get Kudus, bro. Let me explain to you guys in the chat, yeah? Before I get the screen up. Make sure you put him below, Fofana or Kudus. If you got Fofana, you would have Gittins, Fofana on the left. As it stands, striker, Delap, Jackson, and João Pedro. Cam, João Pedro and Palmer. Right wing, Esteval, Neto. Now, if we get rid of Noni, he won't be there, someone including him, and then we'll replace him with Kudus. But you could have Gittins and Fofana left wing, João, Jackson, and Delap up front, Palmer and João in the middle with two cams, or Esteval, and Esteval on the right with Pedro Neto on the right. That's 2, 3, 2, 2. And that's not including Kudus, by the way. So that could be 9 or 10 players. You could have 3 up front, Jackson stays, 3 on the wing, 1 in the middle, 2 on the left. So this was that 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wingers. Yo, 10 forwards, sorry. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. This is mad. But yeah, I'm hoping David Ornstein can also release a little something. Do you get me? I'm going to retweet this and say, Chelsea are massive. And let's tweet that. Chelsea are massive. Yo. Oh my. I can't believe it. I can't believe he got rejected like that. I can't believe it. That is such an L. I'm waiting for João Pedro to be announced, by the way. How long have we gone this year? I mean, 38 minutes, not too much. We only need 8 forwards. 8 or 9. I don't mind 8 or 9. Like, I'm not going to be opposed to that. The only signing so far, I'm not feeling kids 55. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Parash, Singh. I'm not going to lie and say it's not a lot. It is a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. He has to perform. Let's try and get both. I agree with Prime. You can have enough quality as facts. Don't, we can't get that many players. Yes, we can. Yes, we definitely can. Don't listen to these people. We definitely can. Yeah. But yeah, man, it looks like he wants to play Champions League. Why do you want to play Conference League? Conference League, bro. Why do you want to play Conference League? This doesn't make sense. Like, do you know what I'm saying? This doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's so funny. Let's see the responses in here. Chelsea are that guy. Like, we're just that guy. It's pure profit. Nah, it's a joke. Hey, listen, 88 bus stop, bro. It's a joke thing. Chelsea's money is just too long. It's just too long. Chelsea's money is just too long. It's way too long. You can't dispute how long Chelsea's money is. We have too much bread. There's just too much money. And people doubt my club. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, obviously sales are going to be needed, so we'll touch on that now. There's a lot of players in our team that need to be sold. Let me get the Chelsea squad up now. Last part of the show. Unless any more breaking news can arrive, then we'll talk on it. Let's go transfer market, actually, because actually, no, wait, have they included the wingers yet? Let me see. I want to go on the accurate one because we've obviously just signed 2 players. Well, they're not. See, this one only go on the Chelsea website. Why do we start Robert Sanchez in goal though? Like, why? What are we doing? Like, seriously, is this updated? Bro, we've literally signed. Um, we literally signed 2 players, Gittins and Jar Pedro. They're not even included on this list. But anyway, let's go through the sales chat because obviously the sales are very, very important. But yeah, Chelsea are massive, man. Has there been any more updates? Has there been any more updates on this? Oh, and by the way, getting FOFANA means 100% Garnacho's out the window. Yeah. Oh no, the away kit looks really nice, bro. Well done for buying it. It looks really, really nice. But chat, let's go through sales and let's see what we need to do to get rid of some of these players. Because some of these players probably do need to leave. So we're not going to over egg it and keep all of them in the squad. But I want to get a gauge of us in the chat to see who would sell, what prices, whatever. I know today we'll just go through who needs to be sold. Let's just go through who needs to be sold. Because the price wise, that's more debatable. But who needs to be sold? Sometimes it's not really a debate, really, is it? Not really. Not really. So let's go through it. Let's go through it. Make a poll. What for each player? Let's do this, yeah? Would you sell Kudus and Dewsbury Hall? Let's do this one. Start poll. Would you sell KDH? Would you sell KDH? Guys, the poll's in the chat. The poll's in the chat. Would you sell KDH? We saying Jay, hi. The poll's in the chat, guys. Answer the poll, answer the poll, answer the poll. Let's see these results. 62% of you saying yes. Let's see these results. Everyone smash those votes. Would you keep KDH? He's obviously performed decent, but I want to know from people. Would you keep KDH? Would you sell him? What's going on? What's going on? Do you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Would you sell KDH? I know a lot of you probably would, but you know, he was Conference League MVP. Now I hear it. He actually was as well. The funniest thing is he actually was the Conference League MVP. Let's make sure we're smashing the likes as well, chat though. Let's see these results, man. 63% of you are saying yes, you would keep him. Right, let's go through this list. Another question for you. Let's end that poll. Okay, so we're basically saying yes for that one, yeah? Let's end that poll. Right. Next question. Would you keep... Ready? Baddy. So Baddy is shill. Would you keep Baddy as shill? That's in the poll next. So would you sell KDH in the chat? Or would you keep Baddy Ashile? Everyone vote away. Would you keep Baddy Ashile? I just want to gauge what you lot are saying. Do you guys think he's too injury prone? If he's good enough, what are we saying, Baddy Ashile, man? Put your vote in the chat now. Put your votes in the chat now, bro. Put your votes in the chat now. Would you sell Baddy Ashile? That'll be a landslide. Yeah. So let's not even bother doing this because a lot of you wouldn't keep Baddy Ashile. A lot of you would not keep Baddy Ashile, which, by the way, it does not shock me. I understand. Right. Also, subscribe mode is off so everyone can subscribe. Anybody can message on the chat now. So make sure we're subscribing. That was little to show people that when you subscribe, you do get benefits like that. So let's do that. Anybody? Yep. Let's make sure we're doing that. So everyone's saying, make a list on the screen, Ches. Now, to be fair, I was wanting to keep it nice and short and sweet and just go for a few players. But yeah. By this Chile, looks like everyone's saying no. Is end that poll then. Right. People saying Chalobah. Let's do Chalobah next. Thoughts on FOFANA. Hey, Yehab, we just spoke about it. It just shows how massive Chelsea are. Chelsea are that team, bro. They're that team. Make sure everyone's liking, subscribing. I'm going to end the stream off in a second, but let's do one more. Would you keep Jackson? This is a really big one. Would you guys keep Jackson? Would you keep Nicholas Jackson? Everyone vote in the chat now. Would you keep Nicholas Jackson? It's a very, very important question. We need to ask people them. Jackson's obviously a big player for us and whatnot. But the question is, would you keep him? Would you keep Nicholas Jackson? Put your votes in the chat. Put your votes in the chat. Oh my gosh, 75% of you are saying no. You lot are saying you wouldn't keep him. That's mad. I wouldn't expect that. I thought all you lot would say you wouldn't keep him. That's mad, you know. I thought you lot would say you want to keep him, you know. One more season, one more. But would he get one more season? That's the question. I don't think he will, you know. I'm not too sure he will get one more season, chat. That's the problem. The problem is I don't think he'll get one more season, but we'll find out. What's another player we'll look on here who's controversial, who could leave? So Jackson, we spoke about Noni earlier. Other players in the middle. Hey, here's one more. One more. So let's see the votes on that one. Yeah, most of you want Nicholas Jackson gone, but some of you guys are saying you wouldn't. But yeah, one more. Start a poll. Who else? I need to look at the player again. Yeah, that's the one. One last player is this one. Would you sell Wesley FOFANA, the French centre-back? Are you saying Wesley FOFANA? Now, he's very injury-prone, so this one's a bit controversial as well. Is there a poll on directors and the ownership? No, there's not, Stephen Michaels, you troll. This Stephen Michaels guy's too funny. He's always on to me. Listen, you like Malik FOFANA, don't you, Stephen? So you should be bored of this one. Would you keep Wesley FOFANA? Put your votes in the chat. Anybody can vote. Anybody can vote. Let's see what the chat's saying. Good. Hey, it's 50-50. Okay. Yes, it's pulling away. Let's see. 50-50 still. Chat, you can't decide. I'm keeping him because I've got because I know potential he still has in his locker. Okay, fair enough. Hey, fair enough. He never plays as a fact. Yes, he never does. I'm not giving up FOFANA just yet. Yes, he deserves a chance. Hell no, JJ said. Sol Jackson, Sant Ekatike. It's a possibility, but I think we'll probably get a winger. I'm not sure about another striker. João Pedro, Jackson, and Delap. So I think that'll be us now. But yeah, chat. Let's get that off. A lot of glare in the background here, but make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. That's it for today. Back tomorrow, but tomorrow it will be the evening. So we're saying like 8-9 p.m. tomorrow. Because I'm busy during the day tomorrow, so I won't be able to stream at 3:30 my usual time. So tomorrow, guys, 9 p.m. Be there. We'll talk on it. Hopefully, Malik FOFANA, there's more updates. Hopefully, we can hit the 1,600 subscribers. 8 away. So can 8 of you sub right now? Mods, hey, let's get these up. Big up everyone in the chat. Chat's been really good today. Can we get up 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? 9 p.m., bro. 9 p.m. Dave. 9 p.m. Dave. Not 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Dave. 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. I'll probably go live. Let's sub people, man. Let's get this done. Big up Dave in the chat. Big up Para. Jackson seems to trust me. These players too hungry. Jackson just doesn't seem to. No, he does seem hungry. He just has poor decision making. Really poor decision making. But anyway, people, I've got to leave. I've got to get out of here. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And by the way, enjoy the heat because it's proper hot. But yeah, subscribe, like.